really difficult stretch of games. Do you think maybe that's starting to show?
What was that?
What did you think of the energy level today, particularly given that you guys are in a very difficult stretch of games?
I mean, that's on me. The second half played terrible, and I think that's on me. That game, I shouldn't. I would say I was being selfish a little bit because I had 30 points in the first half, and that wasn't me in the second half. I got to do way better than that, and that's just on me. I shouldn't be doing this.
Tim McMahon.
Luka, you had 15 assists in the game. When you say you were playing selfishly, what do you mean by that?
I'm just taking some shots I shouldn't be taking, but just got to do way better than this. And as a team, we got to step up, especially defensively, bring the energy. There's no fans in the building, so the energy don't come from the fans now. So we got to create our own energy and, go there and try to win every game.
We just spent like 10 minutes talking about how amazing his night was, and then he said he played terribly in the second half, obviously very hard on himself, and talked about some of the shots he felt he shouldn't take, was a little selfish. What did you make of that, Devin?
I think he could have been a little bit more selfish and took some more of those bad shots. He was the only one kind of making shots tonight. Like I said, I thought he could have been a little bit more aggressive offensively, but the player he is, he wants to get his teammate involved, and he knows he can't do it by himself. Very hard on himself, but also that's the kind of kid he is.
Very critical of himself, but I think he needed to be. I mean, after not having the opportunity to win a basketball game in Milwaukee, you saw the frustration walking off the court. And then when he had the opportunity to play again, because that's the wonderful thing about basketball, you mess up a game, and then you come back and you play the next couple of days later, and you can shake that off. Shook it off the first half, but then just ran out of gas. I thought this thing. He said he needed to play better. He didn't play terrible. He played terrible, but didn't play to his best. But I think the opportunity for him is to get the rest because he knows it's a very defensive, difficult team to deal with the Toronto Raptors in Florida.
Yeah, turning the page in a hurry, but before we do that, KP's night tonight. 20 points on 9 of 19, shooting 0 for 7 from 3, though. Let's find out what he had to say.
What did you think about the energy level today, especially given difficult stretch of games and you're shorthanded of players?
Yeah, energy wasn't good. That wasn't us as a team. Out there, we didn't play our best basketball, and it was like a chain reaction. Things weren't working out and going in our way, and that kind of brought our energy down. But we kept fighting. We had good moments that we can take away from this game. But in general, we're all disappointed with the result. There's things we need to work on, definitely on the offensive end, as well as on the defense. But overall, game that we can take some things away from, and conversations that we need to have internally and fix those things so we can show better basketball on the court.
Okay, and one more for Tim McMahon before he has to get on the plane.
KP, Luka was pretty harsh on himself. He said he felt like he was terrible and played selfishly in the second half. What's your take on that?
I mean, we were all, I think, disappointed with our performances. It is what it is. I mean, it's he's the same way. He always expects greatness from himself. I'm the same way, and we have a lot of high character guys that wanna do the right thing on the court, and it's a team game, so we have to find ways how to play for each other so we can feed off of each other's energy, and that way we don't have that chain reaction that we sometimes go into. All right.
Coming back from injury is never easy, especially when you are a player at an elite level like KP and things don't appear to be coming as quickly as you want them to be, right? Said, what are you seeing from him?
Well, you saw some of the jump shots he was shooting in the highlights when he was talking, and it seems like he's already running back on defense, trotting back, not staying within the 3 or getting more towards the basket as he's shooting that. Now, again, I'm not that shooter, Devin, you are. But do you see that being a problem? Because most of the shots tonight were coming up short.
They were, and I think it's just tired legs, game legs. But I think with him, really, it's just about rhythm and trying to find that rhythm. And he didn't play well in Milwaukee, but he's also starting out shooting a lot of long threes. I think, get to the free throw line, maybe.
And then we had a couple struggles offensively that I think affected us defensively. And then the last 6 minutes of the first quarter and then the second quarter really hurt us. Second half was much better. But, I thought that was the key to the game. The 40-point second quarter was the killer.
Okay, Tim McMahon.
Rick, obviously you wanted to win the game, but can you put into perspective the performance that Luka had today?
No, the stats are spectacular. 36, 16, and 15. It's phenomenal. But without a win, he won't be happy with it either. Right now we're entering the most difficult 7 days of scheduling in Mavericks history, and individual stats, are impressive, but we're in the business of trying to win games, and we've just we just came up short.
Eddie Sefko.
Rick, did you get any sense that maybe human nature is kicking in a little bit with the manpower shortage?
I don't know what you're saying. I don't. You have to be more specific.
Just that kind of a what's going to happen next mentality, because being this shorthanded.
No, I don't think. Look, we had a really impressive road win in Charlotte. Not having Hardaway, it hurts us. But we have other guys that can fill in and can do the job defensively, and can play a role within the system. But I thought we had some really uncharacteristically bad turnovers at the wrong times today. Some of them were when we were getting some momentum, when we were behind. Nobody's trying to turn the ball over, but those take the air out of you a little bit. Look, I think we're going to get Brunson back tomorrow. I have no idea in the world why he wasn't able to play today. Guy basically tested negative for a week and a half and didn't have it, but they just decided that he couldn't play today. So he'll join us tomorrow and join us at the plane, and he'll be able to play tomorrow. So, you can go figure on that one.
By far the most we have heard from Rick Carlisle on that situation, and great news obviously that he is back. And I know it's obviously been frustrating that he hasn't been able to return sooner. Jalen Brunson, though, as you just heard Rick Carlisle, Devin will be available for them tomorrow, and they need it.
They do. He's going to, be a saving grace right now. Anybody's they can have.